Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, Salmin, we are able to hear you. So now,
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
yes, yes. So we need to do settings for two more node. Okay, maintain company code for material management. So this will be done in OMSY. So I have added the configuration node also. Go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, material management. Uh, Inventory and valuation assignment. No, I don't know the path. Yes, what we can do is we'll go with the transaction code OMSY. Here you need to be very, very cautious. So what is the financial year? You have to be very, very cautious while giving this. Once you give this, once
Hello.
the transaction code is posted, you will not be able to change this. Salman, what happened? So we have to give year 2022. So what is the current period? Tell me.
2022 only, sir. Like right now, I think it's March to
12.
March the 12th. Yeah.
Yes. So you have to give the current period. Once you press enter. So it will give the last month.
Hello, sir. I'm unable to hear you.
Other people are able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Just check your mic or something. Rejoin the class. Okay. Now, see, if you look at here, in case if you give, so this is the 12th period is going on. Okay. So you have to give the correct period over here. In case if you give wrong period, then you will not be able to post in a current period. So with this, always you remember for material posting, you can be allowed to post in the current month as well as in the last month also. So if you look at here, current period is 12 for the year 2022 and last period is 11 for the year 2022. And this is the last financial year, last period is given, 12th period. So you have to activate this option. What ABP means, allow backdated posting. Allow backdated posting. Okay. Save this. So now with this setting, you can post in the month of March as well as you can also post in the month of February. Both period you can post the transaction.
Sir,
February and March.
can you please repeat once? Because I just joined.
See, this is very, very crucial setting. So
Okay.
for your company code, you have to specify the year and which period we are in. Let's say we are into the period of March, right? Which is called as 12th period for our company code. So we have given the
Yes.
12th period of 2022. So what happens in you can post the transaction always for 2 months. One for the previous month and for the current month. For always two periods will be open. Okay. One for the previous month and one for the current month. So since
What is the reason, sir?
SAP has given such reasons because they have to do a lot of closing, right? So they can post in the month of previous month as well as current month. Reason that might be the reason because they have to do a lot of postings. They might be waiting for the vendor to send the invoice. That's why they can post in two periods. So you have to activate the option allow backdated posting in safe. So this will be done by normally people only, but they will consult with us. They will sit with us and you need to suggest them. So whatever the current period is there, you have to give. But you just cannot give whatever the current period is going on. In the production, when you are going live, then you need to ask the client from which period they want to post live in the system. Accordingly, that period you need to mention here. Okay, you cannot mention any period blindly. Let's say you are going live in the month of June. Okay, from the month of June, you want to your client want to post in the production server. So in that case, you have to give 2022, and June is the third period, right? You have to give third period likewise. Once it is done, another configuration setting, default values for tax code for invoice verification, OMR2. Go to OMR2. Here just you need to add your company code, TA00. So here you need to give the tax codes, V0. Default tax code. Save this. Means for every purchase order, there should be one default tax code. So we are giving a default tax code as V0. So without the tax code, system will not accept. Sorry. So you have to give V0, and during the purchase order, if let's say if the system pick up this V0, but at the time of good receive, at the time of invoice receive, you can change V0 to any other tax code. So by default, there should be one tax code should be there, which should be assigned to the purchase order. So once this is done, then we need to, our configuration setting is over now. All the configuration settings we have done so far. We have done this also, right? We have assigned some GL account. We have created valuation class. We have created valuation grouping code. Now we need to create the master data. Create material master. First we'll create raw material. So in S/4HANA, before you create the raw material, you need to activate the material ledger. What do you mean by material ledger? Material ledger is a concept of CO. It's a concept of CO. It is not a concept of I mean MM module directly. It's a concept of CO. So when you are doing the CO, then only you need to understand what is material ledger and all. So at this point of time, no need to understand much in a detail. So we can only activate the material ledger just to create the material. Otherwise, system will not allow us to create the material. We'll see the steps. 1 minute. We'll see the steps how to activate the material ledger. Okay. So first I will show you the error. What error it will show you. Go to MM01. MM01 is to create the material master. The T code to create the material master. So we'll keep the naming convention T00 starting with our company code RMX1, raw material X1. So we can give any code. Okay. Now our material type. So what material type we have created here? TARM for raw material. Okay. TARM. Did we select TRM? 1 minute. Let me check whatever the material type we have created. Just 1 minute. Go to OMS2. Material type will see XCRT, XROH. Okay, so our material type is XROH and XCRT. Because if you look at here, at our material type, we have activated these two plant, TAH0 and TAVP plant. So our material type we have created as XROH. This is the valuation class. Material type where we have, yes, we have created XROH and XCRT. So we'll select our material type as XROH. Enter. So these are all the basic views. So whenever you are creating material, these are the tabs wherein you need to go and give the information on each and every tab. Basic data 1, basic data 2. So basic data 1, basic data 2, like it's kind of general data in when you create the vendor master. Now select the purchasing also. Click on default setting. Once you click on default setting, so this whatever the tabs are selected here, it will be by default will be selected going forward. Purchasing data. So this all the data, this all the types are related to this first two basic data 1, basic data 2, and purchasing type. These are all related to MM department. They will give the information. So one material master is integrated with various department. Okay. Now MRP 1, 2, 3, 4, it belongs to the PP module. MRP 1, 2, 3, 4. The PP module, they will give the information to this. And general plant data storage 1, 2, this will be given by the MM again. MM people will give. And if you look at here, there are some sales organization data 2. These three types belong to the sales and distribution module. Then you have accounting 1, and accounting 2. Finance and controlling module will take care. So one material master, it is integrated with different department. Okay, every department will give their attributes to the material master. Now click yes, continue. So it will ask you for the plant. What is our plant? Plant is TAH0. TAH0. And storage location, you can find from here. Or you can find from here storage location. TAH0 is the storage location. You can find from here also. See, TH0, TH0. You can select and choose. Click on default setting. It will be default. See, material ledger must be productive for valuation area TH0 means it is asking us to activate the material ledger. Okay. To activate the material ledger, we have to go to the configuration setting. Otherwise, system will not allow you to create the material master. Okay. So for activating the material ledger, it is a FI consultant job, FICO consultant job. Go to SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, uh, general ledger account, no, financial accounting global setting, ledger, parallel accounting approach, activation, not here, basic settings, Here, here, assign currency type and define material ledger type. Assign material ledger type to valuation area. Activate valuation area. Okay. OMX1, OMX2, OMX3. T code. See, OMX1, OMX2. So first, assign currency type and define material ledger type. So what I will do, I will make a note of this. I will share you this Excel sheet. Okay. Activation of material ledger. OMX2. T code is OMX2. Execute. So we can use any of the ML type, or we can create our own material type also. Click on new entry. ML type is sorry, we'll give TA00. ML type for TA00. Enter, save. So we have just created the material ledger type. Yes, currency company code is save 10. You can add group currency also if you wish. So we'll do one thing. We'll try to add group currency. Let's save. So under ML type, we are adding two types of currencies: company code currency and group currency. Go back. Assign material ledger type to valuation area. What do you mean by valuation area? Valuation area is nothing but, hello, we have discussed, right? What is valuation area? Valuation area is equal to plant. Assign material ledger type to valuation area. So what is our material valuation area? It's not there. Valuation area means plant. Click on new entry. What is our plant? TAH0, TAVP. Okay, both are our plant. TAH0. Material ledger just now ML type we have created as TA00. Enter. Again TAVP for Vizag plant. TA00. Save this. Go back. Then activate areas for material ledger. So this is a job of FICO consultant. Activation of material ledger. OMX1. In ECC, if you are using material ledger, then only it will be there. You need to activate. That is optional. But here in S4, it is mandatory. Activate material ledger. Activate material ledger. So TAH0, TAVP. Just select activate. Here price determination, select 2 and 2. Save this. Now go back. Now you have to run one T code, CKM start, for the activation of, it's a transaction data. Run CKM start. CKM start. So give the plant TA H0 and TA VP. Remove background processing, remove test run, and execute. See, all are in green color. Okay, so means we have run the successfully. Now we have to create the material MM01. So T00 RMX1, enter, enter. So give TA H0, then storage location also TA H0, default setting, enter. See, now it is allowing us to create the material master because we have already activated the ML. Now, description also we are giving the same. Base unit of measure we are giving kg. Material group you can select any material group by default which is created any. See, basic data one we have this much information is enough. Press enter. Basic data two, no, nothing to be, I mean, not required to give any information here. No field is mandatory. Enter. Purchasing data, you if you wish you can give the purchasing group here. You can select 001, any purchasing group or TA0 your purchasing group. Enter. MRP type. So this is PP module. MRP type, no planning. Just select ND here. Enter. So procurement type F means it is procure externally. We are procuring the material from the external source. Okay. By default, F is selected. Enter. Availability check, no check. Select no check. NC, no check. Enter. So nothing to be given here. Enter. Enter. So here you need to give the profit center. TA00 is the no control. TA99, I hope so. So profit center we are giving here. So we need to assign the profit center in the material master. Enter. It is important task. If you don't assign the profit center in the material master, you will face a lot of error. So price control would be V. When you are procuring the material from the outside, you will be purchasing based on the moving average price. Okay, not with the standard price. V means moving average price. S means standard price. So what is moving average price? What is standard price? We'll see later. Okay. Valuation class. So it will display only those valuation class. Okay. What we have created. So did we create any valuation class for our company code? I hope we have not created any valuation class for our company. We just discussed, but we have not created. Okay, we will create one valuation class for raw material, one for finished product. TRM and will create to create the valuation class. OMSK is the T code. OMSK. Create valuation class. Let's say I am copying this TRM. Yeah, it's already there. Account reference category is also TRM. Okay. One minute. See, the problem why it is not showing here, because as I told you yesterday, this account reference category, this will link your material type with valuation class. So if you look at here, material type is having some other account reference category, and your valuation class, whatever you have created, so you have some other, account reference category, TARM. So we need to ensure both are having the same, make it 001. Okay. Now it will display this one while creating the material master. See, TRM also display because you have assigned the wrong account reference category, right? That is the reason. Enter, enter. So it is asking you to give some price here. Okay, no need to give any price. Enter. Costing one time. Activate material origin. So this will help you when you do the costing. So if you don't, if you are not learning costing, these two types are not useful for you. Enter, save this. Ignore the
ये बहुत hard दिख रही है सर setting.
master data. That is not the setting. This is the master data. TA00RMX1. See, this is end user job. Okay.
Okay.
In a real time, you will not be doing that. Material master.
So sir, in interview also they won't ask this questions.
No.
Okay.
Then create one more material. TA00FG1 finished goods. So for finished good, we have different material type XCRT. Enter. So here also we'll see before we go ahead with the finished goods. XCRT assigned with what account category, okay? Otherwise, it will not show the valuation class. TAFG, okay. So here I am changing this to 0009. Okay, we'll use standard account reference category. Okay, now we'll change in the valuation class also. Valuation class we have already changed. Here, XCRT. Okay, XCRT also having 0009 material type. So now you need to select work scheduling if you are creating the finished goods material master. Now default setting, enter. Storage location same, enter. Copy the name. Base unit of measure kg. Material group also you can say take same, enter. Enter. MRP, ND, same. Purchasing group TA0, enter. 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 Here you give the profit center in the plant data storage tool. Enter. Here you select the valuation classes TAFG for finished goods. Previously we have selected the TARM for raw material. Now see, finished goods always it will be standard price. So you can give any standard price per unit, 300 rupees per unit. Okay. Enter. For moving average price, no need to give. For standard price, you need to give. I will tell you the reason why later. Enter and save. So we are able to create two master datas. TA00FG1. Now, after creating the master data, we need to create the document types. I mean, number ranges. Number ranges for the document type RE for invoice. 1 minute. We'll see one by one. Go to OBA7. WE for good receipt. WL for good issue. Okay, good receipt 50, I think 50. Okay, just give 50 here. Give your company code TA00. Add interval 50, 2022, 50,000 to 50,999. This is for good receipts. Then select invoice received. RE. RE is a standard document type for invoice receipt. 51. One more. Good issue. For good issue, I think WL is the, we'll see. 49 would be the number range for that. WE good receipt. Yeah, good issue is a WA 49. See 49. Give 49, 2022, 49,000, 49,999. Now, if you want to purchase, then you also need to maintain the, now you have to create the, once you maintain the document type, number ranges for the relevant document type, then you have to create the purchase order. Create purchase order. What is the T code? ME21N. User job. So go to ME21N. Select the vendor. Company code TA00. So these are the two vendors we have created. Right? Enter. So give the purchasing organization. TAP0. Purchasing group select. TA0. Company code this. Okay, it says this 3 lakh vendor is not created for purchasing organization. Means this vendor code is not extended to the vendor. So we will extend it to the vendor. Okay. Now go to BP, business partner. Give the code. Click on start. Double click. Display or change. Select FLVN01 supplier. Enter. Click on purchasing data. Give the purchasing organization TA P0. Enter. Order currency INR. Payment of 0001. Scroll down. GR based invoice verification you need to activate. Service based. Then scroll down. Anything. So schema group supplier is very, very important field. I will let you know about this. Save this. Now this vendor has been extended to MMU. Now you are able to post now. Purchase order. Enter. Enter. Now give the raw material here. Whatever the raw material we have created, TA00 RMX1.
Sir,
Enter.
now we are posting entry in the MM module.
Yes.
Okay.
1 minute. Some problem is created. ME21N. Select the supplier. TAP0. Purchasing group TA0. This is all MM setting. No need to worry. MM user will post. But you should know how to post. So enter plant. Here you need to enter plant TAHP. 1 minute. So I will send you one more link. So we are only less than a minute left.